Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for gold and silver. And last week again we have showcased the power of analysis when gold has touched 2075 and silver at 2700. Recall my weekly analysis. Last week I told very clearly that first 2 days we might see a good rise or initial trading session for the week we might see a good rise on the metals and then followed with a drop. Why? Because the indicators and because it is overbought. That is what has happened. Achieved a high and then traded with a drop, closed the week at around 25.85 for silver and 19.87 for gold. I hope you all profited. Now let's see what is going to happen next week. With the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out the entries, the exits, the target price, the trading range and what could be expected and lot more. So do watch till the end. I am going to give you the trading levels at the end of every analysis. Those who are new to the channel can like, share, subscribe and comment and press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with the latest analysis. Also, don't miss to watch the daily morning analysis for gold and silver along with global markets and commodities, and also an evening update on gold with the US cash session. So do watch till the end and do press the subscribe and bell icon. Now let's start the day with gold first. Now this is the weekly charts for gold and you can see this was the time it has consolidated and shown a good breakout, and I was shouting since then that gold is going to rise and we are going to see 2000 plus levels. Those who follow me regularly definitely must recall this. Now it has almost formed a double top here. It has almost formed a double top, achieved the close to the previous high and the all time high levels. What is going to happen next? Let's start on the long term chart. Yes, it is set for a reversal. It has shown a reversal there, achieved a high, and probably now if it breaks this all time high then it is going to fly again. Looking at the near term charts, you can see. Now let's come back to the near term charts. After this consolidation for the near term for multiple weeks, it has shown a good breakout. Now since then, see, till here I'll tell you, see, till here it was trading in this channel, showed a breakout, and then now this has created a base here. Now it is also again changed the gear and traded extremely bullish since then. So it is a changing of gear. Also one must not forget that now in the last 2 weeks it is trading in this channel. However, on the long term charts the highs has been done. That is what can be expected. And yes, next week if you see it trading below this zone at 1950 here somewhere, you can see somewhere here, if you see it trading below this then you can expect it to drop continuously, else it might try to rise again. So if you see it trading about 2000 levels, yes, that is the time where you can go long. We can again expect it to hit 2050 levels at least, but this is on the weekly charts. And also on the weekly charts I'll consider this as reversal. See, in the previous candle you can find out any such candle after the end of a bullish run and opening below the candle opening below the previous close and dropping below the lows of this. If it sustained below this level, definitely it can try to again go back till towards 1900 level, which is definitely going to be a stronger support. At the same time, above opening above the previous close will definitely make it or take it towards upside and may not achieve the previous high like what we have seen here. See, this candle, it has opened above and tried to go upside, continuously rise, but failed to go past the high of the previous week. Probably this time again we might see something like that. It might not try to breach the previous high and remain below this. This is one expectation. Also, now let's have a look at the monthly charts. Now look at the monthly charts. On the monthly charts, couple of observation here. See, this is what it is trying to do, trading in this channel, achieving higher highs consistently. I think the highs and the lows for the month are done, 1900 and 2075. It might try to trade within this zone itself. I don't see it breaking 1900, but yes, if it breaks 1900 it is going to give you a good drop towards 1850. I don't see it happening this month at least, but these are markets, anything is possible. See the type of pattern it is trying to form. Previous candle, a big bullish candle, and traded with a retracement, leaving a strong wick or shadow out there in the previous candle. Also the size of the body, it is almost 100 points, and for this month if you count the beginning from 1900, probably it is definitely going to close the month above 2000 levels. That is what is the expectation. Also the highs can be somewhere here at around 2075 levels only. So That is why I'm saying the probably the highs and lows for the week month are being done, and it is going to trade within this zone itself. So for the coming week, if you see it dropping till 1950, probably that is the level where you can again initiate a buy and expect it to rise. And also a golden opportunity is going to come when it drops at around 1920 1910 level. If you see it dropping till there also you can buy and remain long. Definitely it is going to rise. It will close the month at 2000 plus levels. Mark my words, you can again come back to this channel towards the end of this month and say that, boss, yes, you were right, and the monthly candle has closed above 2000 levels. So this is what any drop towards 1910 1920 or 1950 itself is a good level to go long for the month of March, and one can remain bullish on gold to close, for expecting the gold to close about 2000 levels towards the end of the month. Now we have seen the monthly analysis. Let's have a look at the daily charts now. On the daily charts, couple of observations on the daily charts. You can see the previous candles, lower lows and the resistance at around 2000. So now there is a resistance, clear cut resistance at around 2000 levels, and it is giving a lower low with this expanding triangle. You can see expanding triangle with the clear cut wall resistance at around 2000 levels. So next week, if it continues to drop, the next destination is somewhere here at 1950 and then here at 1930 levels. These two levels are important for gold for next week. Probably it may try to, so whenever such candle appears, probably what it is trying to do, it is trying to lower highs here. Let me try to draw something here. So it is trying to trade within this zone, and rather within this channel, where the support levels coming into picture now at around 1950 1930 level. Next candle, maybe first trading session of the week, we may see a good drop here taking it towards 1950 or 1930. In between this zone, it may try to come back again. That is a good level. I think that is a good level to go long again. Probably next time it may try to bounce back and breaking above 19, if you see it breaking above 1990, that is the second trading session or third trading session towards midweek. If you see it trading above 1990, definitely go long. It is going to break 2000 again and probably trade it higher on the upside. On the flip side, in the first trading session, if you see it trading above 2000 levels any point of time, yes, that is the time you can go long. We can again expect 2050 levels or so. So for the week, it appears 1950 1930 zone can be achieved, and from there we may see a bounce back. But see, breaking towards this zone, coming back again towards 1900 is something which is going to be it is kind of bears pulling again gold down, and we may see a cooling below. If it breaks 1900, definitely the bears are there, and probably it may try to take it again towards 1850 and then rise from there. These are wild and uncertain times. However, I don't expect it to break 1930 1910 zone, at least for this month. But let's have a look at the indicators. What does the indicators are indicating on the daily charts? So on the indicators front, you will find that it has broken out of this, traded out of this Bollinger Bands, and again falling back in the Bollinger Bands. Now trading in the upper half of the Bollinger Bands. Here you will find that it is trading above the 20 50 and 100 moving average. So here you can see these lines coming here clustered together. These are 20 period moving average, exponential and simple moving average at 1950 levels. This is going to give you a strong support level for gold. This is going to be a strong support level for gold, breaking this zone at 1950 1945, and in fact till 1930 it has got a good resistance. I don't expect that gold will break it, but yes, below this it is indicative that it is trading below 20 period moving average, indicative of little bearishness, or bears are taking to try to taking the grip of on the price of metals. However, I don't expect this to happen. 1950 levels definitely must provide a stronger support before it gives you a good rise. So the charts are coupled with indicators and indicating the same thing, that it can achieve 1950 1930 zone somewhere in between 1930 to 1950, and then we can see a bounce back. Look at the stochastic. If it continues to give you a drop for the first trading session or the second trading session, which will take it towards on the downside, see there is a divergence still, and probably it can take it again on the oversold zone with one single large red candle. closing the day at around 1950-30, and then it will again start trying to move upwards. And that is why I say go long somewhere at 1930, 1950. Any drop towards that zone is a good indicator to buy, but be cautious, don't trade without a stop loss. I am just giving my observation here, and from there you can expect it to rise again towards 1990, 2000 and 2000 plus levels, closing the week in green, closing the candle in green. That is what is the expectation here. Now look at the MACD. On the MACD, see, MACD is trading in green since long, and it is failing to converge and cross over. This time it is a sharp turn. Probably if it crosses over and enters into red, indicates probable bearishness in the near future for gold, and I will be cautious of that. Do watch the daily analysis for further upgrade on this. RSI was overbought. This time I had told, last week also I told that this will take RSI to overbought zone, and from there we have to see whenever such overbought zones are there, it may try to cool down a bit, and this time again it did the same. Probably it can try to take a little bit down before looking forward to a rise. So with this, let me give you the trading levels for the week. First, let's talk about the longs there. Only long entry or only buy is at 2001.5. So if it opens above 2000 levels, definitely go long there. The next nearest resistance is at 2010, 2021, 2035, and then 2050 will come into picture. In fact, if it flies by, it can try to hit 2060 and 2075, and above that, sky is the limit. Anything is possible. These are uncertain times. So, but yes, a good long entry about 2000 levels, you can take a long and you can expect it to rise. Definitely it might rise. Also on the flip side, so talking about the sell, you can take a sell entry at 1978. See, we have to enjoy the swings on both sides, and first, as I said, maybe first trading session for the week, we may see a good drop, taking it towards 1950 and 1930 zone, and from there it can bounce back. So if you see it dropping below 1978 next week in the opening itself, take a short entry. Definitely it may try to drop towards 1970, 60, 50, and somewhere till here. Before looking forward to a rise, it can drop till here. Mark my words, before looking forward to a rise, it can drop till here in this zone, 1930 to 1950 levels. That is a good level to go long. Probably from there it can try to bounce back again, but breaking 1930, you can expect it will try to go back again towards 1910 and 1900. These are going to be stronger support levels. These are going to be stronger support levels below which it is going to break strongly. Sky is the limit. It will try to break again on the downside towards 1850 levels. However, I don't expect, I am probably expecting that it might drop till towards 1950, 1930 zone, and then again show a good rise, closing the week in green somewhere in between 2001 and 2010 levels. So you can take a long entry here, and yes, they are also going long, you can make profit, and there is a definite long entry at about 2000 levels, that is definitely there, and yes, you can expect it to resume the bull run towards the end of the week. That is what is the expectation, closing the candle in green. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at silver. Silver too achieved this high at 2700 and then traded with a drop. If you look at the near term chart, it is on the path of a reversal, on the path of a downtrend. However, let's have a look on the long term charts. You will find that silver has come out of this zone, but it is still falling back again in this channel in which it was trading. This is the high of this channel, breaking out above. So now if it sustains about 2600, definitely that is a good indication that it is trying to break out this channel and continue the bull run. Now look at the near term charts. On the near term charts, it is trading in this bullish channel, and yes, the support levels at around 2500 definitely there. Stronger support exists there at 2500 and the high at around 2800. So broader trading zone at 2500 can be expected. Breaking 2500, we may expect a good drop, and that is like breaking the channel and again reversing from there. Also, if you look at the nearest or the last candle for the last week, you will find that it is kind of indecision it is created, neither the bulls nor the bears taking control on the situation and closing the week at doji. So whenever it tries to go past 2600 next week, you can take a long entry at 2605, 2610, and you can expect it to rise. This time probably it may fail to give you higher highs, or in fact it can, if see, till the time it sustains 2600 levels, definitely it can try to hit 2750 also can be expected. Now, but yes, in the near terms, if it breaks below 2550, you can take a short entry there. So if it opens below, draws below 2550, definitely you can take a short entry for 2500, which is going to be a stronger resistance, and then the support levels at 2400 and 2420 will come into picture if it continues to drop below 2500 levels. But we have to be very cautious. This is just on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the monthly charts. On the monthly charts, I expect that probably it is not going to go towards 2400. Why? See, at the beginning of month, at the beginning of March, I told very clearly that it is coming out of this consolidation zone. This is going to be a breakout candle. If you recall my last week analysis, now look at this. This is just a second consecutive green candle, and it is still trading in this zone. The highs at around, I think it has still got room to go up towards 2800. But look at this, it may try to sustain within this highs also. Why? Because see the previous candle, it has got a rise from almost 2250 to 2450 levels, 200 points, and now opening from 2450. So the closing almost, it should be at par. If the bears are trying to take a grip here, it may try to close below 2600, which is it is trying to do. But before that, see the previous candle size, total size, if you talk about 2200 to 2550, 2570 levels, almost 370 points. And here if you count 2400 to, at least it has to hit 2750 before looking to a drop. So I think 2750, 2800 is also achievable in the month of March before it tries to take a close at 2600. And hence, as I said, next week if you see it dropping below 2550, then only you can take a short entry, and from there also it may try to rise again towards 2600, 2650 zone, and it can achieve higher highs towards 2700 plus levels also. On the monthly chart, it appears, I think it should not break 2450, 2440 zone, which is going to be a stronger support, and 2500 for the next week is going to be a stronger support. From there, if you see it dropping till 2550, 2500 zone, take a long entry there, and probably you can benefit from the drop there. Now let's have a look at the daily charts here. And if you look at the daily charts, a couple of observations to share. Now see, ignore just this candle. This is just a technical glitch here. And if you ignore this candle, you will find that it has tried to drop. However, there is a strong support coming into picture at 2550 and 2530 zone. This zone definitely has provided it a stronger support. But one must not forget, see the symmetry. If you create a symmetry here, if you divide it in two half, almost this zone, this travel is done 3 days. Now if it opens below 2570, probably it is going to drop again towards, how far this can go, this can come back till towards 2550, 2530 zone, and it, in fact, it can try to hit this zone at 2500, which is going to be a stronger support. What I am trying to say, it is trying to create a symmetry. Almost this move is done, and now it will try to achieve this zone at 2500. From there again you can expect a bounce back. Also, if it tries to drop below 2450 zone, definitely should provide a stronger support. Now you can see it will try to cover up this till here 2450 zone, and then from there resume the bull run again. Towards the end of the month, we might see it closing towards 2600. So yes, a good, first of all, next week what to do, if you see it bouncing from 2550, definitely next time whenever you see it going about 2500, 80, 90 zone, definitely it is going to go green, and it is going to rise further towards 2650, 2700 and 2740, 2800 can also be expected. The highs can be achieved. At the same time, once it drops below 2550 and sustains, probably it may try to go back till towards 2520, 2500, which is going to be a strong support. At 2500 it will get a strong support. Breaking this zone, it will again try to come back till towards 2450 and 2430 levels. From there we can expect a rise. So this is what silver is trying to. Now let's see our observation with the help of indicators. What does the indicators are indicating here? And if you look at the indicators on the daily charts, first of all, you'll find that it is trading above the 20-50-100 is simple exponential moving average, and in fact above the variable volume weighted moving average price. And also look at this, it traded beyond the Bollinger Bands but closed the week with the drop, that is what coming back or falling back within this Bollinger Bands. And also now why I am saying 2500 going to give it a support, see the 20 period exponential simple moving average, both of this cluttered at around 2500 levels, which is going to be a stronger support. So next week it may try to hit 2500, and from there also you can expect it to bounce back. Now these two levels between 2500 to 2520 is a strong support zone. Breaking this, I will expect it to act moderately bearish, not bearish, but rather I will say it is bound to bounce back, but it can try to trade with a bearish nature. But look at this, look at the trended price oscillator here. You will find it is overbought, trying to look again in the sell side. Also look at the stochastic here, see, trying to curve together, and probably it may try to cross over here. So yes, if you see it trading about 2600, definitely it is going to give you a stronger rise. However, what I expect that it can try to drop again, go into oversold zone, dropping towards 2550, 2520, 2500 zone, dropping till there, and then bouncing back, closing the week about 2600. That is what is the expectation probably. So yes, for the first trading session we may see a little drop and then it can rise. And it is not mandatory that it is going to give you a drop, it has to rise. So if it continues about 2600, definitely you can go long. Also look at the MACD trying to converge and crossover. This is also staying green zone since long. So yes, if it crosses over, it may try to enter into bearish territory for the near future. Yes, overbought it was on RSI, that is why we had seen a good drop here. So if it continues with the drop, probably it may try to come back here and then bounce back. Yes, this is what is the expectation. Maybe yes, 2500, 2520 can be seen, and from there a good rise can be expected. Now considering this, let me give you the trading levels for the week. Now next week, if you see it trading about 2601, here you can go long. The next nearest resistance is at 2612. These two numbers are important. Trading about 2612, you can again expect it to hit 2640 and 2653. These two levels can be expected. If it continues to rise beyond that, sky is the limit. However, 2670 and 2691, till here it can fly. Beyond that, definitely it will go past 2700, 2740. These are the two targets it can try to accomplish in next week itself. If it continues to remain above 2600, one can definitely remain long. It may try to give you lower highs. The previous high it may not try to achieve, it can try to reverse from somewhere 2670 levels and trade between 2600 to 2670. That is one observation, one expectation. Else we have to see, we have to enjoy the drop on the both sides, we have to trade on both sides. If you see it trading below 2570, you can take a short and trade 2570 for 2550. This is going to be a stronger support at 2550. Now if it drops below 2550, the next support at, see, it has got nearest support at 2540 and then 2520. Till here also you can expect a bounce back, and the strongest support at 2500. And probably if it breaks 2500, then it is going to remain bearish for near future. Else you can expect a bounce back anytime from any of these points, 2550 to 2500 zone. It can give you a strong bounce back. Breaking 2550, you can expect 2450. This is going to be a stronger support, and then 2420. So anyways, below that, sky is the limit. I will not be giving you levels. These are markets beyond the levels, and it can give you any sharp further drop also. However, my expectation for silver is to drop at max. It can try to drop in between this zone, that is 2550 to 2500. If at all it gives you a drop in this zone, you can try to buy, you can try to initiate a buy. If you see it reversing from there, and it may try to close the week about 2600 levels, possibly at 2612 plus levels. So this is the expectation for silver from my side for the next week. And if you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. Don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Those who are new to the channel, must know that I have a mentorship batch too. You can be part of the next mentorship session, and definitely the strategies taught will make you efficient and proficient trader. So don't repeat the mistakes what 99% of the traders do. They first lose in the markets and then try to invest in learning. So you be the smart one. First invest in learning and then earn profits for the lifetime from markets. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading related queries via email or telegram. My email and telegram IDs are mentioned in the description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.